Hi guys, Christian here. I just came across this insane article that I was completely unaware of. Did you realize that due to utility moratoriums, customers have racked up over $40 billion in deferred payments? That means that people have not been paying on their bills now for almost a year. And what we're seeing is that power companies are now starting to disconnect people's electricity. It is an incredible time that we're living through. And what's going to happen to these over $40 billion in debts that have yet to be paid? San Diego Gas and Electric states that they have done some remarkable things just to get people through the pandemic and keep their lights on. But at some point, the debt forgiveness that the businesses and institutions have got from federal government's Paycheck Protection Program is going to need to be applied to working families so that they can get some of that forgiveness as well. Customers have called their utility company in tears, concerned about not being able to pay their bills. And phone advisors have been given special training for such calls so that they can offer $100 in COVID-19 relief assistance. But that's not much, especially when it comes to California utilities. Southern California Edison has seen 1.38 million income qualifying customers get alternate rate energy program. So the bottom line is that American families are hurting and there's a definite need for payment suspension to continue. But a lot of states are having their moratoriums end. In fact, the problem's getting worse, not better. The moratorium is just kicking the can down the road, and by the time the pandemic is over, families are going to face such amount of debt that it's going to be incredible to pay off. To pay a year or 18 months or longer worth of utility bills, we may be talking thousands or tens of thousands of dollars that need to get paid. The average American family just doesn't have the resources to do so. This map shows which states currently have moratoriums on utilities that are active, have expired, or are voluntary. As you can see with states like California, Washington, Colorado, New Mexico, and several others, there are still active moratoriums in place, whereas states like Texas, Kansas, Montana, Minnesota, their moratoriums have expired. In states like Florida, Alabama, Ohio, Michigan, they have voluntary moratoriums in place, which may or may not benefit families. So, with all the need for electricity, who's going to be responsible for paying all this? The bottom line is that it's probably going to fall upon the taxpayer to pick up a large burden of the over $40 billion that's outstanding. The federal government may help out, and local municipalities may be able to front some of that burden as well. But overall, either utility rates are going to get much, much higher for all utility companies, or there's going to need to be another bailout. You may decide on an option that's better for you, like solar energy, which will eliminate the utility companies completely, but that's the topic for another video.